Extreme caution. The USS Lantree is a quarantined vessel by order of Starfleet Command. Do not board. Extreme caution. The USS Lantree is a quarantined vessel by order of Starfleet Command. Do not board. Extreme caution. The USS Lantree is a quarantined vessel by order of Starfleet Command. Do not board.
Hey fans, people interwebs, it's me, Salvage1, back for another official Starships collection review. Yes, it's been a while, although I've just uploaded one I recorded 2 weeks ago, because I've been house sitting for a friend of mine, and so I've been a bit of a imposed hiatus, really. So yeah, I'm back. I am back. And I lost a tooth, look. Yes. Weird, that was. So yeah, so as per usual, nice glossy magazine, and we are doing issue number 138, USS Lantree NCC-1837. And as per usual, nice glossy book, and the ship itself. This is actually replacement. The first one I got was a bit nacelles were out of alignment. What is it with Miranda-class ships that Eagle Moss can't get the nacelles right? Any other ship I've had so far has been pretty good. I've had a few. There are a few inconsistencies. Crossfield and the Constitution class ships, including the JJ verses, have never had a straight saucer. Miranda classes never had straight nacelles, but this is straighter. I think it's the best I'm going to get. So anyway, we'll get on. USS Lantree, registration number NCC-1837, class Miranda, launched 23rd century, length 234 metres, crew 26, top speed 9.2. It's pretty fucking quick for a Miranda class. Weaponry, phase emitters and photon torpedoes. And then we've got a nice shot of the ship there, which is pretty cool. The Lantree had a typical appearance of a Miranda-class vessel, except it was not equipped with the weapons roll bar that was fitted to most ships of the class. While most Miranda-class vessels carried out scientific duties, the Lantree was primarily a supply ship and carried a skeleton crew. Well, imagine getting assigned to that. You've done, your 5-6 years at Starfleet Academy, and you think, oh great, I get assigned to a ship tomorrow. Lantree for 3 years, and all you do is pick up supplies from Starbase 10, go to Starbase 54, or then go from Starbase 54 to SETI Alpha 5, and then SETI Alpha, and just that. How boring is career would that be in Starfleet? But somebody's got to do it, I guess. And we get some images of the ship as well, some really nice CG render there, and there's some images from the episode Unnatural Selection. Dr. Sarah Kingsley led the research project on Darwin Station that sought to develop humans with enhanced powers through genetic modification. Her work led to children who were telepathic, incredibly healthy. Unfortunately, their immune system were too advanced and attacked disease before they entered the human body. Their antibodies eventually mutated a fusing virus which caused rapid aging in normal humans. And we got topographical view there. Very nice, very nice, very nice. The Lantree Bridge was a redressed Enterprise D's battle bridge turned 180 degrees. What had been the main viewer behind Captain Talaka turned into a star chart display. A star chart was seen as part of Operation Retrieve in Star Trek 6: The Undiscovered Country. Listed Kay Glover as the commander of the Lantree. He was named for that film's camera operator, Kristen Glover. Lantree was first appeared on Miranda-class. The Lantree was the first appearance of a Miranda-class starship on Star Trek Next Generation. It was the same studio model that had previously been the USS Reliant, NCC-1864, in the Wrath of Khan. The Saratoga 1887 voyage home, but with a roll bar removed. There we go, I can't even fucking speak at the moment. And creating the Lantree. Some more CG renders there, and then we've got the actual model itself. Yeah, they took the roll bar off it because the electronics had degraded, and they took it off to fix it. And obviously, they were either behind, must have been behind schedule or something like that. So they just like tidied up the areas and shoved it on screen as is, and I think it looks quite good. And then we've got Star Trek Next Generation Season 2 and all the changes that had happened. You know, Beverly Crusher had left, replaced with Pulaski, which I never liked Pulaski. Jordan became Chief Engineer, Worf became Chief of Security, Wesley became Acting Ensign Crusher. And more or less the changes would stay for the rest of the series. They had the new bridge as well. Like Diana Muldaur, she appeared twice on the original series as well, which is pretty cool. Although I never liked Pulaski's character, she was always too concerned with relieve Picard of his duty. You know, and we got a bit more Klingon fleshed out. We got the introduction of the Borg, which is always good. And one of the best episodes of Next Gen, Measure of a Man, fantastic episode. If you get the Blu-ray, I advise you go out and buy the Blu-ray of Season 2 because there is an extended cut of that episode. It's 13 minutes longer, so it runs at like 54 minutes, 56 minutes, it's almost an hour long. There's some great character stuff in there. It's a really good episode. And I've just noticed my tip. That is a sizable gap in between my teeth there. I have to get that sorted. Then we've got on screen first appearance of Unnatural Selection, designed by Joe Jennings, Mike Miner, and Lee Cole. Trivia: after opening 3 times in the first season, appearing 3 times in the first season, featuring a transporter operator in several episodes, the second season, Colmini character finally gained a last name O'Brien. The Next Generation episode of Unnatural Selection, his first name Miles was revealed in the 4th season episode Family. Executive producer Rick Berman said he was named after his nephew, who was also named Miles O'Brien. That's alright. In the early draft of the script of Unnatural Selection, there were several scenes set aboard the Lantree. This was later changed so that the bridge of the Lantree scene, which was a redress of the Enterprise D battle bridge, which I've just said. Also, Lantree initially destroyed in the middle of the episode rather than at the end. The Natural Selection was the first episode that revealed that Dr. Pulaski hated the transporter and did not like to use it. This gave her something in common with Dr. McCoy, who also had a deep distrust of the transporter. And we've got the usual on the back there. So that's the magazine. You can tell I'm a bit out of practice, can't you? So yes. So, it's another Miranda class. In fact, it's exactly the same as the Reliant, but just an roll bar and USS Lantree written on it. Are we going to focus? Focus, you bastard? The only other Miranda variant I've got is the Soyuz, which is here, which is I'll use for a bit of comparison. It's exactly the same. Wait a minute, is that? I think that's actually bigger. No, it's not. It's the same size. You stay on there. That's a good girl. So yeah, it's just a Miranda class. The nacelles still aren't straight, but they're the straightest I've seen on this. Yeah, you can see there it's still not straight, which is not good. But they are a lot straighter than the ones I did get. It's got clear plastic in the nacelles. You're not going to... Yeah, you can just make it out there, which is good because this is becoming a lost art on these things. I mean, I think you only ever saw it from that angle in the episode, so you didn't actually see the register number or anything. But it's a nice variant to have. There's not much to be said, really. That haven't been said before. It's Miranda class without a roll bar. We are getting, which is the 4th variant we've had of this, and still no Venture refit of a Galaxy. Still no the Future Enterprise from E Squared from Enterprise. So we've had the Reliant, the Saratoga, the Bozeman, and now the Lantree, and we are getting the Antares, which has got another different sensor pod on the back. So yeah, if you like Federation ships, yeah, you should get that one. I mean, this one, if they hadn't included it, I wouldn't have missed it. Excuse me. Unlike some of the others that are coming up, I wouldn't have missed it as much. But I'm happy that I own it. I am happy that I've got it. But at the same token, it would have been. In fact, this could have been one earlier down the line to get out of the way, because I think now they're running into the oh shit, what we've got left kind of mode. You know what I mean? But we are getting stuff. Still no Who's Knock ship yet. But you know, it is what it is. It fits on the stand. Rather unsecurely as Miranda classes go. That's going to fall off there. But it fits on the stand quite well. And on the bottom it says USS Lantree NCC-1837. So yeah, these are not square anymore. They used to be perfectly square and they're not anymore. So, and then we park it on there and then it sits on the stand. So yeah, there's the usual, there's the Lantree. So thank you for watching. Appreciate all your views and everybody like that. And if you like what I do and like to keep the lights on at Shares Thrust and give you more options to you know, to give you better stuff, you can always donate to my Patreon. $1 a month will get you your name in the credits. And $5 a month will get you the chance to vote on the next Transformers review, because I'm doing these in order, so I will get there eventually. So yeah, and you also get if you pledge $5 a month, you'll also get access to the episodes early. So yeah, I've sorted those out. Yeah. Although I've still got to sort out the website for that. But anyway, I'll get there. So please like, share and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to tell you when I've got new videos out, and the playlist of other Star Trek starships. So thanks for joining me and talk about Miranda classes, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Adios.